welcome to part 2 of the Animatic battle prediction. We're going to be going to episode 7 to episode 10 today. So without further ado, let's begin. But first, these are the characters eliminated before this part. Episode 7, where both Happy Meatball and Happy Meatball are both up for elimination, since Happy Meatball has not lost in a while. And Happy Meatball is the perfect companion for Happy Meatball. Let's do Happy Meatball first. Okay, so I think it's time to start this. If they're safe, they get to the safe zone. So let's begin. The first one safe is definitely going to be season 17. After that would be Dew. Even though the whole mischievous plot would still be going like a little bit slower now, B Block is still safe. And I think this is one thing I think would happen in this plot, where season 17 tries to help B Block be a little bit more mischievous. And though she's already mischievous enough, but season 17 likes chaoticness. I can tell you that Flashlight is not getting eliminated. Even though it says Meatball. It's down to Squirt Gun and Oilless Paint. Squirt Gun would have to split votes with Flashlight, but Oilless Paint is very forgettable and is not the best character here. So who will leave? Will the vote split be enough? The answer is yes. That means Oilless Paint is eliminated at 53rd. I think at the end of this episode, I think Gapple will turn back again. But for now, I think he'd be small for I don't know, 8 episodes. Since why did they create them? But that's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe I think it's actually just gonna be for 4. So let's go. First one safe is Yoshi Egg. The second one safe is Gapple, since they're either cute characters or funny characters. Exactly the reason why Bowling Ball is safe. It says Bomb. I think the eye patch storyline would be over by then now. So third one safe is Tomato, since people might forget the vote for him. And then also the team has very good characters. Sticky's here because she might have to split votes with Tomato. And Bullquet is here because, well, she doesn't do much. But who will go? Since everyone basically got... Since for some reason there's a lot of Bullquet lovers now, I'd say that Sticky is out. And Bullquet narrowly survives. I think it would be close. Most and Papaya lose. I'd say Papaya would lose first. Okay, so this is Papaya's second loss. And this won't be the last time you'll see them in this part. Okay, this time I think the first 2 safe would be exclamation mark, then popcorn. After that would be iced coffee, and I think shattered ornament would be safe. All of these characters needed to split votes with each other, but I think CD is safe. Well, Mini Disky. A duo would be breaking this episode, but who will it be? I think, wait, what? I don't know why, but I've been seeing a lot more Printer fans recently, so that means, God. That means pancake batter is out. This is a very hot take, but I don't know why I've been seeing a lot of printer love recently, so I think it would be safe. Okay, the first three safe I think are pretty obvious. I think the first one safe would be Nebula Void, then Cheese It, then Danger Sign. After that is Cool ID, then Eggnog Jr. The bottom two is Clay Brick and Slop, but I think this elimination was pretty obvious. Clay Brick is out. Like, I think it's the only one I can say that doesn't have a large fan base. So he's out. You could make an argument that he would leave sooner. Object Full and Benjamin are okay. An episode 9 and Benjamin and Object Fools. I'd say that Benjamin loses first. So yeah. But first, I'll just be saying that this will be episode 10 elimination. So keep that in mind. This team is always pretty hard to predict. So I'm gonna be starting now. The first one safe is probably gonna be Jedge. The second one safe I think would be Raid, even though their storyline will be over by now. Then Red Sticky Hand. Theory would also be safe. So the bottom two, Shifty and Eject. Another duo is getting broken, but who will I think it be? I think the whole Shifty knowing Animatic more or would get more dived in. So Eject is out. Because you can make an argument that Raid would get out, but I've been seeing a lot of Raid love recently. Even though I hate Raid. Sorry guys if you like Raid. I find them overrated now. Big hot take. First three safe are definitely going to be still Kane's Cup, Demon Core. P and Demon Core. I think the first one's safe would be Demon Core, then P, then Kane's Cup. The fourth one safe would probably be Share. After that, I'd say Mushroom. The bottom two is Hives and Bioluminescency. Even though I absolutely love Hives, he's sadly out here. Shout out to my fellow Hives fans. Some people even think that he'd get out in episode 4, which actually very saddens me because that's an actually very popular opinion now. So hopefully he gets a little bit more fleshed out before this, but sadly I don't see that happening. Grand Swag and Papaya lose. I'd say Grand Swag loses first. Okay, so the first two safe are definitely gonna be Acid, but I'd say Notepad would be the first one safe, then Acid. I've seen a lot more Chocolate Milk Carton Appreciation recently, so I think it's safe. I think Sippable would start to get a little bit more love. Bottom two is Shilly, Silly, Straw, and Bush in a Pot. Bush in a Pot would be here because most people would just vote the others because they don't think he's in danger. But he is now because they don't. It was something like what iPad was stuck into. And Silly Straw's here for almost doing nothing. I think Silly Straw would go here. It always hurts seeing a lot of my favorite characters getting eliminated. Already, about 3 of my favorite characters have been eliminated. Eject, Hives, and chili straw. I also want chocolate milk corn dough. Okay. The first to save will be I think these two would get more development, exclamation mark. But exclamation mark has a huge fan base. Popcorn is safe. Then iced coffee. The bond to CD and printer. Printer doesn't have to split votes with pancake batter anymore, which is exactly the reason why I think printer would be safe. Because now, printer gets both printer fans and pancake batter fans, while Mini Disky has to split votes with popcorn, which makes Mini Disky screwed. She might not get out here, but I do see her getting out here, if that makes sense. These are the contestants eliminated before the prediction started. Well, for episode 2. And these are the characters who were still here when I started episode 2. Okay, so this is the new elimination order. Okay, I think this elimination order is definitely more controversial, but still pretty interesting to me nonetheless. I did not expect Mini Disky and Eject to go that early, especially pancake batter too. But sometimes you just surprise yourself.